Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? How are you? It's me, your boy, Hebot, and today I have a kind of a haul unboxing, as you'll see in front of you. I had my hands on these for a little while now. I did a review on, or kind of a quick outlook and review on He-Man and Skeletor first, and I didn't think I was going to really appreciate them, but I kind of I fell down that rabbit hole for the time or for the moment. Hopefully I can keep up and it doesn't get too crazy, but I really enjoyed them. I got these all through different people. I got her actually through actual Walmart. I got him through Macari for a very good price. And I got these two from a really nice guy that hooked me up on one of the Facebook groups with a good price and picked them both up. He had them three, but he had sold out her, and so I got them two. So I'm going to go over them, take them out of packaging, and go over them. And then after that, what I want to do is I want to go over, two other pieces, which will be obviously here, the Battle Cat, as you guys can see here, and I want to go over the Prince Adam with the Sky Sled, which I used to do known as the Jet Sled, obviously. And these packagings are really nice. So let's take them out of packaging and take a quicker look at them one by one. Stay right there, and welcome. This is another exciting episode of Toys in My Closet. So sit back, relax, and have yourself a digital drink, and hopefully you'll stay with me for the ride. I'll be back in a blink of an eye. And here we have them out of packaging, guys. And one of the most beautiful things about these figures is the colors. They have amazing colors that I think will attract children, unless their parents sway them away by saying, I don't have money for those toys. That's a waste of money. Because I've seen a lot of parents do that. Even when I was coming up and growing up, I heard parents do that, and I think that's the biggest mistake a parent can do. Me being a parent myself. Because I'm not speaking to try to say that, I'm giving parenting lessons, but I think that's one of the biggest reasons why children nowadays care more about social media and their phones and other things that are really not giving them an imagination or family values or things to, make life look a little bit more brighter, funner, easier. Instead, they're being exposed only to that negativity that you always see that comes with the territory, right? That comes with the territory of social media, right? Let's see, that a lot of it is negative. I'm trying to brighten it down a little less. And I think that's what's lost with children today, basically. Sorry for the continuous banter, but let's get started with Beastman here on the end. And I remember him being this way. He looks a lot better in person than he does on most videos that I have seen. To this day, I thought he was something I wasn't going to really like him, but I actually think he's really nice looking, a lot better in person. Now he does come with one accessory and the two bicep guards, but that's something that was always part of their outfits. They just come separately in these figures, unlike the originals that they already were on them. and you couldn't really remove them. In these, you could remove all of them. And some of the originals, you were able to remove all of them too. I believe Beastman could. And what I do want to talk about, which I think is great, is about their bios. As you see here, the bios really are, let me see something really fast. The bios really are beautiful. As you can see. You have Beastman there. Beautiful artwork, which I think is fabulous. It says the ferocious Beastman uses mind control to force animals to do Skeletor's bidding. And then you see here it says, you know, same thing as before, modernized and celebrating the original origins of the 80s. They have the cross saw here, the other ones in the back. Tell you how some of his play features are, and so forth and so forth. So let's take a closer look at Beastman. Push forward. Get a little close up on him. Maybe there's too much light at the moment. Let me see if I can dim down some of the lighting. Let's see. Maybe it looks a little bit better. But here is Beastman in all of his glory. As you can see, really detailed, nicely painted, really nicely painted. Has the blue and even the overspray from the blue on the harness of his chest was like that in the original. Then the blue paint on his face with the yellows, which the yellow doesn't come off a lot in a lot of the videos I've seen, but it is yellow. And then the white teeth, and then, you know, obviously the guards, and their articulation is pretty nice. Obviously the shoulders, you can move around. You got the swivel on the elbow. You can move up and down. Swivel on the wrists. Turn. The head can move forward and backwards. Up and down a little bit. Not really a lot of tilt. The waist, and then obviously the splits here, which is done differently now, not with those spring actions. And then got swivel in the knee with obviously those bend, the single and the bend. It's supposed to just, then it has a what you call it, a boot cut, and then obviously back and forth movement, the left and right, and then it has even toe pivot, and it looks really cool. So we can look at his accessory real fast. And here it is. This is his accessory, which is his whip with real material. This looks like a blowhorn more than anything, but in the original that was open hollow, and they did it the same way. So let's put it on his hand. I don't think there's a way you could actually, what I would do is put it on the other hand that's flat like this, only because there is some warping in the fingers, which with heat you could probably fix that. I always put it on this hand like this because I thought it looked better. It looked more natural as opposed to his gripping hand. I don't like the way it looks on his gripping hand. I always used to do it like this when I was younger, on his flat hand, or what I would call the smack hand. It looked like he was gonna smack somebody in the face, like He-Man or something. No, here's a bad guy. This comes sliding off. These are very, very loose. I don't know why, but I hope it's just... Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, here we go. There he is, and here's his back. Here's the strap. You can take these off. And remember, these are Golios, so you can take these off and pin them on to, you know, have more playability or play value for like children with their wrestlers, of, you know, the WWE of the multiverse, which I have no interest in because I don't like the mashup between wrestling and He-Man. And though some think it's great, that's just me. It's the beauty of toys that you could like what you like, and you don't have to always like everything the same. Let's move it right along, and we'll go to Evil Lynn next. Evil Lynn, her bio is also pretty awesome. So let's take a look at her bio real quick. Camera back. Here's the bio. Here's the artwork, looking absolutely superb, as you can see there. And it's beautiful, and it says Evil Lynn wields the fighting magic, making her both Skeletor's greatest ally and his worst enemy. Then it tells you her playability and swivel stuff, and then the cross sell again. New for the 48. New for 20. Zoom back in on her really fast and take a closer look. And here is Evil Lynn. As you can see, she looks really nice. I think she looks way nicer than the original Evil Lynn. The blues and the paint job on the harness, and the blues on her bicep, her forearm guards, on her crown. The paintwork was done really nicely, and it looks nice and clean, as you can see. Really nice. Turn on some more lights in here. Really nice and clean. Cleanly done. Her buttocks area. I should have put the control light on the camera, but I didn't, so sorry about that. Then her boots, nicely detailed. And again, she have that articulation, single, swivel, and the hip, the arms, wrist. Then you see you have the wrist swivel, you have the swivel and the boot cut there. You have the swivel in the knee, a single in the knee, and then you have left and right, overhead, left and right, up and down, and a little tilt, not too much. And of course she comes with her weapon, which is her wand with the crystal. Very plain, no coloring on it, but it is what it is. So let's put it on her hand, like so. These look pretty thick. So if we put it like this, hopefully we can pose her like she's doing her magic staff, like so. It looks pretty cool. One thing though, I gotta say, they feel so small in my hand now. I remember these figures being so big in my hands when I was a child. Now being a grown man, they feel so small. They feel tiny. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. But there's Evil Lynn looking all kinds of scrumptious with her yellow skin. Very beautiful, and a nice cute face with the green eyebrows and whatnot. So moving on along, we'll take a look at Man-at-Arms. And Man-at-Arms also, zoom out. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Man-at-Arms will zoom out just like so. You can see his bio also says here, it says, look how beautiful the artwork is. Look at the artwork on this. It's fantabulous. It's fantastic. It includes comic book, modernized, and Man-at-Arms bio says weapons master and royal advisor. Man-at-Arms says He-Man in the battle against evil. Then it has his, playability, fit mace into his hand, and then the cross-sell as well. So it's nice that the packaging has stayed consistent, right? Obviously, and that it doesn't hasn't really affected for those collectors that like to keep everything in one card. Obviously, will not affect them. And let's get a closer look at Man at Arms. And here he is. Here is Man at Arms. And this version, Man at Arms, has his mustache. As you can see, he has his mustache really nice. See that? Looking really nice. His helmet looks really good. Right from the top. Paint job looks pretty clean. See the hair coming out to the back. Nice detail. The original wasn't like that. And it's a nice, like, sea blue. His head moves really well. Left and right. And he has tilt. Which is weird because the other ones don't really have it. Here is his arm guard. It's in two separate pieces. You know, it does not impede the shoulder. You can still move it 180 degrees. It may slip here and there, but it still, you know, still moves pretty well. This slid up way too high. And this goes underneath here. Or no, actually, this goes over this. Oh, it came out. As you can see, it has the elbow, single in the elbow. It has the, you know, guard there, swivel again, and then, you know, the same thing. Pretty much par for the course. They're pretty much all the same. Then he has the boot swivel, legs, rockers. Here is his, that's his, what you call that? His, guard for his foot. So let's put this on real quick. Oh, look, Beastman lost one too. Didn't you realize? No, Beastman! You gotta know, you know it's the right way. Because the spikes are going facing upwards, not downwards. That's how you know you put them on the correct way. I mean, you could always put it whichever way you want, but that's how you know. And he matter on his guard. And you put it here on top. Go over here. And the cool thing is you could take out their arms, for example, right? And to make it easier, you could put it on this way. So it doesn't feel like you're, you know, messing up the figure, I guess. It's the best way I can explain it. And you put it in through there, through the little thing. Pass it through, and it's on. Just put this up a little bit, like so. And this is play value, you know, play features and value for the younger kids, which is great. That came out again. See, I'm trying to line it up, but I don't think you can. Not like the original, because it was all one piece. And this one, they did it in two pieces. And I guess it was not to interrupt the swivel in the bicep, but I see it being a problem for some people because of the fact that it moves so easily. Look, I'm trying to move this around, bring this down, without taking this off. Hide that underneath, like so. Yep, there we go. I think I had it on right now. And then just push the hand in, and voila. It's on him. It's on him. It's on him. Oh boy. And then he only can hold the mace that he comes with, obviously. Nice and orange. It looks kind of small. I remember it being, at least the tip being a little bit bigger or fatter maybe. It looks even smaller in his hands if you really look at it. But he looks great. You know, he looks very vintage. I wish they would have came with a mask or a head without the mustache, because I would prefer them without the mustache, to be honest. But that's just me. Some people just love Duncan, Man-at-Arms, with his mustache. So now let's take a look real quick at Tila. And before we take a look at the figure, again, zoom back out. And here is her bio. And her bio and her artwork, and it looks fantastic. The artwork alone, look at Merman, looks absolutely stunning. King Randor, Queen Marlena, He-Man with a regular guard. It says, as captain of the Royal Guards, Tila fiercest fights to protect Eternia alongside He-Man, which I believe she becomes his wife later on. Comic book included then, obviously showing you how to, her weapons and her dressing, and then the cross sale. So there we go. Now we zoom back in, and we'll take a look at Tila. And here she is. Here is Tila. There you go. Tila looking very, very nice with her. Let's see if I can zoom in on her a little bit. See how beautiful her eyes look, right? And then if you take off the dressing and move it, you can see, look at how nice her face looks. Looks so nice. Very beautiful with the crown. Her hair done up really nice. This is nice pliable gummy, but and it goes right in, slides right on, but it doesn't feel cheap. And if you remove it, I don't know how you remove this one, but I think it's this way. Let's see. Oh, if you remove it, then you can see her underneath. But the gold, really, really nice. Look at that. Stupendous. Her guards. Painted really well. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. Let's focus on Tila. There we go. Really nice. And the boots. Really, really nice. Skin tone, and she splits as well. That's the pieces at the bottom. This leg's a little tough. There's a swivel, and they also separate. So you can do it with female characters as well. Not just the male characters. Same exact thing. Just the same book as, obviously, Evelyn. We'll put this back on. Let's put this back on. Hold on 1 second. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Put it back on her. Even it out. There we go. There we go. Absolutely stunning. Then we got her accessories, which we have her shield, right? And then we have her. Oops. We have her snake staff. So the snake staff I would want to put here because it's not as snake staff is not as hard to put on in this hand. It looks a lot more closed. And then this one, since it's a little bit more open, as you can see, what we'll do is we'll put the shield in here. There we go. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that, Tila. Go, Tila, go. She looks stunning. She is absolutely beautiful. And she's very vintage, very vintage. So, now what we'll do is, we'll go back and And now we'll take a look at a Battle Cat and the Jet Sled. So stay right there. I'll be right back. And here we have Battle Cat. And I have to show this way. Yes, I folded it on purpose because I intend, and this is ripped. I'm very mad about that. I even want to buy another one and exchange it just to take that. But I want to keep this art. Look at this art. This art is spectacular. Look at the art that was done. The art that was presented here. Look at this. It's absolutely stunning. And I want you to understand how much this type of artwork, because this is what attracted me to the toy line of He-Man when I was young. It was the artwork. It wasn't the cartoon from Filmation, it was the artwork. That Rudy Obero and Frank, I think Rosetta, if I'm not mistaken, type style artwork. It's just absolutely beautiful. This is so much like the original one. Obviously with the new technologies and coloring and stuff, I like the old palette that they used to use in art style, kind of like water paint, because I thought it'd make it look more gothier, like gothic and dark and gritty, which is a sci-fi world, but with all this magical creatures, and then the Castle Grayskull in the background. I think it's absolutely stunning. And I really, really wish they did posters of these where you can buy them separately. You know, Mattel later on maybe can sell them or whatever, so we can frame them and buy them separately of every piece that they do. Even now with these new ones, maybe one that's side by side with the new and the old, even. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do when they do the Land Shark. The artwork they're gonna put on that. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. And then this is Battle Cat, obviously in the packaging. You can see, and then we'll turn it around. The cross cell, you can see there. Cross cell tells you how to play with them. And then, obviously we got the beautiful artwork on the top as well. In the back, which looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Oh my God. I can't even decide if I want to do and hang it up from the front, from the back. I can't really decide. It just looks spectacular. It's beautiful. So let's take Battle Cat out of the packaging. Alright, and let's take a closer look at it, because this is a sin at this point. This is a sin, and I really want to. I don't know if I can take it anymore. My heart can't take all this nostalgia. It's crazy right now. It's crazy. So I'll be right back. And here we have Battle Cat out of the packaging. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is this Battle Cat is really, really large. And to be quite honest, wow, that happened. To be quite honest with you, for those of you that collected, Masters of the Universe Classics through Matty Collector and Super 7, of course, and did not get a chance to get the Battle Cat, for example, since he's very high priced in the market, I honestly think this is actually a good solution to your problem, because he's so big that he fits in size with the actual Classics line, because these are 5 inches, right? The Classics is 7. But I'm going to show you guys right here, right now, really fast. I'm bringing He-Man, and you're going to see the size disparity in He-Man. You see? See how big he looks next to He-Man? he looks ginormous. And I remember Battle Cat not being that big. And you'll see even more when you put him on him. You put him on, He-Man on, right? On him, you can see, look. Let's put him sideways. He looks huge. He looks really, really big. So what I'll do is I'll show you what He-Man, from Classics looks like next to this Battle Cat on him, so you can see yourself. But let's take a closer look at information. He's in the middle room. At what he looks like and what he has to offer. So bring him in close and you'll see really fast. He has the nice color eyes, like in the formation. You can remove the head. This is what he looks like underneath. The black beady eyes. He does have a articulation in the mouth, the jaw. He can move his head side to side, up and down, and even the neck extension here. It's really good. This is the harness, which is also holds very well. It's got the lift there, the coloring and the stripes done pretty fairly well. Even though he feels hollow, but not cheap. I don't know how to explain it. He has articulation there, articulation there, and then the same thing on the other side. It has like a swivel, but no articulation in the paws, like the Classics, for example. And then in the back, it's the same thing, and the actual, knee area of the back knees, and then the swivel. And then in the tail is up, down, up, and in circles. So he's painted really, really well. He's painted really, really well. You see all the details on him. As you see there. Really nice. The sculpting of the hair, line work. Some areas it looks darker or like a more brighter yellow than others. Like they hit it more with the paint. And in the bottom here, over here doesn't look like they hit it with much. But and then this matte red on the material of the harness is amazing. It feels great. It feels really, really nice. And then, you can pose them like so. Push this back, his tail up, like it's swiveling, swivel that leg over that way. Maybe a little back, and this leg a little bit back. Then the head this way. With the roaring. Or the mouth closed, doesn't matter. Being, posing. Looks really nice. It looks really, really nice. It looks really, really awesome. And then obviously you put He-Man top again. Like so. Turn him around. And then to top it all off, we'll bring over with Skeletor there. Look how big he looks next to Silver. Imagine when Panto comes out. Oof. That's going to look fantabulous. So yeah, there's Battle Cat. He looks really cool. He looks really awesome. Not much as far as the, what he comes with, but enough for you to, show the play value of, him and He-Man. So real quick, I want to bring in Filmation He-Man, but it wasn't brought to me.
Hold on.
No, Filmation. But that's okay. I don't have Filmation because, you know, the family doesn't really know the difference between the He-Mans. But that's okay. They're not supposed to. That's just Papa. But I'm going to put him here real quick next to Iman from the classics. And look, you see what I'm saying? Look at this. It still looks stunning. I can't get over this. Look at this, look at this. This is crazy. It looks like they look. See, I like this. You know why I like this? Because this tells me that if Mattel didn't get to make all the vehicles for classics, right? If they do the Land Shark in scale or as uniform, or not so, you know, where you could actually use it for the Filmation He-Man from the cartoon, right? And where they actually use, you know, the vehicles, you can use them with classics. That's going to be a win-win for everybody because they're going to sell vehicles like hotcakes. That's what I think, to be honest. I really hope that's what they do. I think that's great if they do that. But let me put him on there. And again, see, he looks great. Battlecast does scale so big that he looks fantastic. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You can't. Look at that. You can't tell me that you can't get away with that. Look. Even the side profile. It looks great. It doesn't look bad at all. So for all you guys that couldn't get Battlecat for the classics and you don't want to pay the overprice in the marketplace, I would say to go out and just pick this up. This is a fantastic solution. Wow, this is great. This is great. I think this is fantastic. Now I really want to get that Land Shark because that means if we can get one, they can still, you know, we can still get one through Origins and use it for the classics as well. Fantastic. Okay, guys, so now let's take a look at the last piece of the haul with Masters of the Universe Origins. Stay right there. And so the last piece we're going to look at, guys, certainly not the least, but certainly not least, right, is Prince Adam with the jet sled or Sky Sled. And look at that artwork. Absolutely stunning. I can't stress it enough how beautiful the artwork is. Got some Grayskull, Merman, Wind Raider, some guards, more jet Sky Sleds. Sky Sleds, the evil ones over here. Rotom with Skeletor. You know, some dragons over here. Stratos. Manny faces on top of the cannon on Castle Grayskull. This artwork. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that artwork. Look at that artwork. Look at that artwork. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Look at this. Look at that thing. Is stunning. You want to buy the toys by themselves just for the artwork. So we're going to turn it around. He even looks good in the packaging, for Christ's sake. Turn it around, and then of course we got the cross cell showing you, you know, obviously E-Man, and the fact that you know, there's other available stuff there. This here tells you, you know, that you can change it from a bad jet sled to a good guy, this, you know, Sky Sled. It says it right there in the small print in the bottom. Then look at this artwork right here. Absolutely stunning. Holy cow. More greatness. Look at that. Look at that artwork. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it says there, when his friends are in danger, Prince Adam leaps into his Sky Sled and flies into the rescue. Man-at-Arms fighting Trapjaw, Skeletor getting hit in the face with the Sky Sled, Beastman, and then Castle Grace coming back. Man, this artwork is you need like for both sides. Like, you can't just keep one side; you need them both. Absolutely stunning. And the packaging is ridiculous and retarded big. I'm telling you right now, it's retarded big. It doesn't look like it maybe in the video, but in person, absolutely big. Too big. Doesn't even want to fit in frame. It's so big. So, guys, stay there. Now let's take a closer look at the packaging. So here we have the last piece out of box, and as you can see, for $30, you're getting a big bang for your buck. There's a lot of things that come with this, and it feels solid, it feels quality, and it's really, really nice, and obviously keeps with the same aesthetics as, everything else we looked at so far. So we'll look at real quick, and we'll closer look at, obviously, the Man of the Hour, the AKA Mr. Prince Adam himself, and as you can see there, it's the same man face. The biggest difference is now that his vest is very pinkish, kind of like the way it was, or not kind of, more in the way that it was in Filmation. It's a plastic piece. It is not removable. It would have been nice if it was snap-on. That would have been cool. But it's not removable, with the really white t-shirt underneath. Because in the original Prince Adam for Vintage, it was cloth. Maybe somewhere down the road we'll get a cloth one, and it was also Velcro. It felt almost like it was, like Velcro, the material. It almost feels like it was flocked, but it wasn't. Then the back side with his trunks in that kind of like fuchsia purple. See his belt is still the same color, black. And then he has the light purple on his pants, which is supposed to be tights, I guess. And then obviously the feathering in white in his boots with the fuchsia purple on the boots. Very, very much so feeling and looking like the original Prince Adam, but obviously modernized with the tooling, the approach, and not the cloth. Because maybe they'll make one down the road for like a Comic-Con exclusive or PowerCon or something. And I think it's really cool. I think this is really nice looking Prince Adam. I think the face fits better for him. I wish they would have done one, which now I think one of the packages that are coming out are going to bring the actual classic He-Man that you saw, the one that I brought in from the Mattel Classics Battle Cat, with that look for this, where it came with the 2-pack with the Prince Adam from the comic book, which I don't have, obviously, but and with that He-Man. And then here is his sword of power in pink. It's all one solid sword, it's not two pieces. The handle looks too thick for his hands. I don't know why they did that, but I guess they did it so he can have a tight grip on it, but still holds it. Like you can see there, it still hold it. Can see it'll still hold it, so I guess it's not a big deal. It looks a lot worse than what it actually is once you put it on him. He has the same type of articulation, and all the joints feel loose, but not overly loose, like it's gonna break or it's cheaply done. So we'll place Adam right there, and then we're gonna take a look at the Jet Sled or the Sky Sled, right? And here we go. Very nice looking. Lots and lots of details. Very immaculate. In the bottom has the same holes as the one for classics. These are in gray instead of being all blue. The paint job in some of the areas is actually better than classics. It looks a little bit smaller. I know for sure it's thinner. It looks a little bit smaller, but I think it's also been sized in uniform where you can probably use it for classics figures as well, which I said again is great. And you see there, control panel stickers instead of being molded on. These are very similar to the classics where they did it with separate handles, and the original was just a little piece on there on the side. The turret in the front moves side to side with a nice gunmetal silver. This is the actual sticker for what's supposed to be, you know, the good guys. This is the head with the phoenix with the good guys. All the detailing is there. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice. And then the effect in the back with, you know, where it blows out the fire and smoke when you're flying, because it's supposed to turn into, from a tank, it comes out in the front, turn to a flying sled. Obviously, we know this is the battle ramp. So, and I like that this one brought pegs to put on the feet, unlike the classics. So, we'll put this right here for the moment. And then let's look at the other accessories that come with. So, turn it into the bag, Sky Sled. You got the obvious here, more serpent snake looking head. And then it brings two side panels for left and right, as you can see here, with kind of like a dragon, a red dragon type of look. Same thing with this one, this side. With the sticker, I hope the sticker doesn't get messed up through time. On the classics, it's actually molded in. That's bringing this fire piece effect, like when you're firing with the turret, which is really cool. It's all done in a solid red, but it's also very hard and tough. Then it brings this piece that connects the bottom to, you know, which is the neck for the stand, which is very sturdy. It has the clicking, go up and down. And then the nice thing about the base is that the base is almost like a character in itself as well, because the base is it's supposed to, you know, be a representation of sand, where you're flying out, obviously over something that's an adamant object, as opposed to just having a circle base all clear, which shows they put a little care and love to it, and didn't just want to give you a typical stand. This gives a character because it's almost like a diorama and a stand all at the same time, which is fantastic. So we'll tap that in, and it has a really nice click to it. And we'll put, obviously, peg it in here. As you can see. Boom, boom. And then we'll slide this over, and we'll put it right here. And look how nice that looks. And you can put it upwards. You can move it side to side, downwards. You got more dynamic moves, so it looks great. Then we can remove it, obviously, carefully. Obviously, being careful. Remove it. I have to find that. Sorry, I don't know who that was. And then we'll remove the head from here. Very simple. Pops right out, and then these pieces here plug out from this part here and this area here. Very easy. Plug them right here. Plug it right here, like so. And then just push this like that. And now we have the bad guy sled. You see, which is really, really awesome. And then to make it more menacing, you can put the, you know, the firing effect there in the front. And what I'll do is I'll bring in a bad guy like Skeletor. Okay guys, sorry about that. My camera fell, had technical difficulties, I apologize. And again, here it is. Here's Skeletor on the Sky Sled. These look a little bit more in scale. I don't know how well classics will look on it, but you know, for the sake of doubt, I guess I can always try to put it in. But you know, this set is really nice. I think it's fantastic, and I think it's worth $30. Absolutely, I think it's steal. It's a bang for your buck. And I'm going to bring in the rest of the guys here that we looked at. See here, put Man at Arms back here, and again with the falling down. Jesus Christ. I can't win with this. I can't win. Sorry guys, can't win. Because I can't get help to move or give me things. Gotta do this free-handed, and my area is not, spacious enough, I guess is the best way to say it. There's Man at Arms. I'm trying to look for Tila. Here's Tila right here, or I should put Evil in here, this side, and Tila on this side. Oh boy. Tila on this side here. Uh-oh. She's not going to stand. Of course not. She's going to give me a hard time. Because I want to make my life difficult for this vid. And there you have it. Those are the ones. And what I'll do is I'm going to pop this off again. Just real quick. Get her stand. I'm going to turn this into a good guy one real quick. Again, I'm going to pop Skeletor out. Get him out. Of course, you guys are not seeing this, but you'll see it once I put him down again. Just for the sake of curiosity, really fast. Put Skeletor there. For now. For the moment. Pop this out. Pop these out. Make it the good guy one again, the Sky Sled. And, I'll just put in the classic ones, kind of like the crocodile-looking dragon, I guess. Oh, there it is. And then I'm gonna put classic He-Man on it, just to see how big he looks on me. Because I think he's gonna look too big, to be honest. Matter of fact, you can't even peg him in because of the way the pegs are on the holes. He's way too big, I think. We'll see. Let's see. Really fast. While you guys don't see me on camera, but I'm here. Oh boy. Wow, that's a tight fit. Okay. Yeah, this one I don't think scales as well, which I hope not, because that means that maybe Land Shark would be scaled smaller, which I hope that's not the case, but this is how He-Man looks on it. The classics. I don't think it looks too bad. The thing is that you can't really plague his feet because the pegs don't reach the way they're placed on the bottom holes. The way the hole's placed in the bottom area of his foot, you can't peg him on there. So there's He-Man Classic. That's what he looks like there. And of course, obviously, put this here for the moment. Moved this over like so. And we'll try to squeeze in Battlecat here, which is huge, with He-Man. There we go. Push this a little bit this way. This way. Battlecat this way so we can see Prince Adam. Like this over here. And obviously Tila there, Man at Arms there. So there it is, guys. There is my Masters of the Universe He-Man's Mattel's Origins pickup and haul that I've had for a while. I can say that this line is really, really nice so far. I can recommend it. And I'm gonna try to stay only with the stuff that I grew up with. Like that extra stuff, like the Comic-Con stuff, I really don't care about. I do kind of want that She-Ra because I think she looks more like the classic one with the modernized take from Comic-Con or PowerCon, but I don't know how much she goes for. I think she's very expensive and pricey. But either way, I'm going to see what I'll do. But thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't like the video. Let me know what you think in the comments of these new Origins. If you're planning to pick them up, if this is your cup of tea, or if you don't really care and you're happy just with what you got with classics. Because I felt the same way, but after having them in hands, I really think they're quite pleasant and surprised. And I think you guys will feel the same way once you get them in your hand. I'm not trying to be a bad influence here. As always, share it with someone you think might like the video, and if you guys want to ever help me out in any way, shape, or form in the future with anything to better my channel, if you have the means and you feel it from the kindness of your heart, you know how to do it. It's all in the description below. Just like you can DM me and get in touch with me if you want to make any types of donations for anything you might want me to review. It'll be my honor and my pleasure to do so. And of course, if you want to find me on social media, I am on Twitter under HeBot, Powerful Gamer, and on Instagram under C_respect. So I'm gonna let you go with that one, guys. This is your host HeBot signing off with my latest episode here of Toys in My Closet. Guys, keep collecting, be safe doing it, have a wonderful time, wonderful evening, and I hope to see you on the next one. And again, like I said, toys are absolutely a powerful thing, and it connects us in many ways, just like games. It's part of pop culture, and it makes you happy, happy toy collecting, right? I'll see you in the next one, guys. Be good. Love you very much, and bye-bye.